Greetings all, greetings. I hope everyone's having an amazing day today. It is November 12th, 2023, or probably around, maybe 5:15, 5:20. I hope everyone's had an amazing weekend, especially with the 11/11 portal. Hopefully you felt all that abundant, futuristic, expansive energy. So, I had a really good week. I did. So, I really hope the same for anyone listening today. So, I am diving back into the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, a personal growth and business prosperity book by DEEPAK Chopra. Okay, so the other day I spoke on chapter 2, which was very good. It was the chapter 2. I got my whatchamacallits today, y'all. My markers. So chapter law to review was the law of potentiality, which is essentially you can create from a 0-point field whatever you desire. Chapter 2 is the law of giving. So that's what you give, you receive. That's that spiral effect. Chapter 3, which is the law of karma, I'm not going to get into as far as a review, because for me it was just simply stating the law of karma, which we all know, the law of cause and effect. But chapter 4, I really enjoyed. Chapter 4 and chapter 5 I'll do later. 4 is the law of least effort. And this is definitely probably my favorite chapter thus far, because it speaks to the essence of the law of just being authentically you. And I'm reading this book and sharing it with you all because in hindsight, I always want to correlate how what I've done naturally and intuitively is comparing to the law of perspective and just the energy of who I am and who I embody naturally, which results in alignment of universal law. So again, I hope the same for you all. Now, the law of least effort, I took some notes here. So we're going to go over the 3 main points, and then I will break down where it sits in the book and how it sits. Okay. And I'm also going to be reading a few paragraphs. But essentially, what I took away from the chapter is DEEPAK starts with the law of least effort is equivalent to simply being. You don't have to tell a tree how to grow. You don't have to tell a bird or show a bird how to fly. It simply does those things in its natural nature. And us as beings, our natural nature is to manifest and bring things into the material plane, into the material realm, okay? So into your universe. That is your natural gift. That is the energy you're supposed to be embodying naturally. You don't have to try to do that. And I thought that was a very powerful point to open with, especially during now times, because social media is huge, right? And a lot of people, whether living their reality or living fictitiously, they are an influence among someone, right? So not trying to see what someone else does and how they bring forth their reality is you staying in the right path, because you're being authentic to you, okay? Which leads me into my second point, which she speaks of. It's a formula. I called it the A3 formula, okay? Or 3A formula. I'm open to either or. Now, that is authenticity plus alignment packaged within you equals abundance. Okay, so let's break that down again. Authenticity plus alignment in the total of you packaged up equals abundance for self and others. Okay, Now, this was a major game changer in the book because, let me find my point. Yes, for me, because this is something I learned early on within my coaching, within building my business and building my brand. And that is, what I do is not special because of what I do, is special because of how I coach it. So essentially, I have curated this brand of wellness through different modalities that I just incorporate in my lifestyle, in my day to day. So for me, it's authentic. But I understand that other people want to learn how to do the same. And that's what I coach. And I definitely see this within my movement coaching, my personal training, because everyone needs something different, but everyone that I work with has to be open to receiving what I have to offer as far as my approach. And as time progresses, everyone doesn't necessarily want to work with me. So I have to really put into retrospect that this is my niche, this is how I coach, and this is who I am. I'm not going to change any part of my structure to accommodate someone who's not open to receiving who I am in my fullness as a wellness coach. And that spoke volumes to me because, again, that formula just came about. I am living authentically, right? I'm just doing what I do naturally. And then from there, I know that I'm in alignment. And I know I'm in alignment in multiple ways. I mean, I'm a Virgo rising, I'm an Aqua sun, and I'm a Gemini moon in the 10th house, which is conjunct my Mars. My moon is conjunct my Mars. So I know this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I'm doing it. So again, I package all that up and that brings forth my abundance. So very powerful key there, very powerful key. I hope everyone's following along and you all are resonating with this as well. And then, second key point, he speaks of the art of essentially the quote, "It is what it is." Okay? So, in the law of just being effortlessly you, we have to know that we have to see things in where the moment is, and then from there choose how we're going to move forward. So we're either going to continue a loop of positivity, or we're going to continue a loop of potential negativity, or we're going to enter into a new positive loop. Okay, and that is by the art of accepting, aka it is what it is. So all you can do is boom, look at the present moment and decide where you want to go from there. Hopefully it's to the top, okay? And with that, the art of it being, it is what it is, there's a few rules that you need to follow. Responsibility for the lessons, which naturally equals accountability. Okay, so you have to now look at the full picture. Am I authentically being myself? And if not, why am I nurturing these relationships that are not allowing me to be my authentic self, whether a person, place, or thing? And then you have to reflect and take responsibility for the lesson. And that lesson is, I am in this situation to learn what I need to learn, do what I need to do, and progress, okay, and level up. So if this does come back around again, I'm not stuck in that same negative potential loop. I am now rebirthing new energy, right? So major gem on how he brought all of these things together. The art of being in the A3 formula, authenticity, alignment, Totally package yourself, which brings forth your abundance. Okay. The art of letting it be what it is. This is the current moment. You have the ability to create at that 0 point field and curate whatever space you desire, because that is you simply being who you are as a being. Just like, again, you don't teach a bird how to fly. You don't have to teach you how to be authentically you. You are just you. And with you being you, whatever you are packaging, you're attracting someone else who wants the same. Okay, you package that up, you coach it, you master it within, let it manifest internally, and then progress externally. And from there, you're always in the circle of life. You're giving 100 because you have much abundance to give, and now you're receiving. So very good chapter, very good chapter. Yeah. So I hope this helped someone. Again, this is the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by DEEPAK Chopra, a personal growth and business prosperity book. So I'm going to be doing chapter 5 sometime next week. But I hope you found value in this video. If anything that I've shared today resonates with you, please leave a comment. Please like. I would love to hear your feedback if anyone has read the book. And if not, we're reading it together. We are reading it together. So it's a book club manifesting. I hope everyone has a great week. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.